This is Mary Swanlata, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. In today's laboratory session, we are going to design the IR filter using Butterworth technique. We are designing low pass, high pass, and band stop filter using Butterworth method.
First open the MATLAB software. So three windows are open. One is command window, current folder window and workspace window. The command window is used to type the commands. You can give the inputs to the command window and you can see the output to the command window only. And this is the current folder window where it shows the path of your files. And it is the workspace window where the variables will be saved in the workspace. So today we are going to design the Butterworth filter, low pass filter, high pass filter and band pass filter. So first we'll see the designing of low pass filter, IR low pass filter using Butterworth filter. So this is a program for designing the low pass filter. So what is the question they have given? Design a digital low pass Butterworth filter with cutoff frequencies 200 Hz and 500 Hz respectively. And the passband and stopband attenuations are -5 dB and -12 dB respectively. The sampling frequency is 5000 Hz. So they have given the passband edge frequency 200 Hz and they have given the stopband edge frequency and they have given the passband attenuation -5 dB and they have given the stopband attenuation. And moreover, they have given the sampling frequency fs is equals to 5000 Hz. So first what do? First three commands clc, clear all, close all common to all the programs where the clc command is used to clear the command window and the clear all command is used to clear the workspace and close all is used to close the figures previously opened. So first what you have to do, what is step 1? You have to enter the passband frequency. What is the passband frequency? I have given 200 Hz. This I am saving the variable fb. And next they have given the stop band edge frequency 500 Hz. So this you save in the variable fs. After that I am defining the sampling frequency 5000 Hz and this sampling frequency I am saving in the variable capital Fs. Since MATLAB is case sensitive, small fs is different from capital Fs. Next after that, what you are doing? I am converting the analog frequencies into digital frequencies. What is the formula? 2 into fp by fs. There is no writing of 2 pi fp by fs because already the inbuilt command butter odd or butter is used to, it will take the frequencies in radians only. So don't write here 2 pi fp into by fs. Just you write down 2 into fp by fs. And the corresponding digital stop band frequency ws is equals to 2 into the stop band edge frequency fs by fs. After that, they have given the passband ripple. That I am saving the variable rp. So rp equals to 5 and they have given the stop band ripple. That I am saving the variable rs is equals to 12. So next what you have to do, you have to find out the order of the filter. Okay. The order of the filter can be found using MATLAB with the Butterworth filter by using the command what? Buttord, B-U-T-T-O-R-D. This is a built-in command which is used to find the order of the IR filter and even it will give the cutoff frequency. The inputs are what? The passband frequency and the stopband frequency and then the passband ripple and stopband ripple. And what are the output of this Buttord function? It gives two outputs. The first output is n. What is n indicates? The order of the IR filter. And what is wn indicates? The cutoff frequency of the IR filter. Okay. So now you have calculated the order of the filter as well as you have calculated the cutoff frequency. Next what you have to do? You have to design the filter. So in order to design the IR filter using Butterworth, the built-in command is what? Butter. B-U-T-T-E-R. So what is this function will do? So it will return the transfer function coefficients of nth order. What do you mean by transfer function coefficients? Already we have seen the general form of the transfer function. H of z is equals to what? B naught z power minus n plus b1 z power minus n so on bm by a naught plus a1 z power minus n so on an z power minus n, where b and a are the coefficients of the transfer function. The Butter function, so it is giving the transfer function coefficients, both numerator as well as denominator coefficients b and a. Next, now we got the coefficients of the transfer function of the Butterworth IR filter, low pass filter. Next, what you want to do, you have to plot the frequency response. In order to plot the frequency response, we are going to use the command FREQZ. So FREQZ of what? B comma A. What is B? It is a numerator coefficient of the transfer function, and A is a denominator coefficient of the transfer function. So that the frequency response of this IR low pass filter using Butterworth filter will be plotted. After that, to give the title to the graph, I am using the command title. So title sprint f. N is equals to percentile D Butterworth low pass filter comma n. So what is sprint f function? Which is used to format data string into our character vector. So if n equals to percentile D. So what is n equals to percentile D? Nothing but what here? The n value is of integer value. So I am given here percentile D, comma. So what is percentile D? Nothing but you are saying here, showing the title of the graph as the order of the filter. Where the order of the filter has been said in the variable n. Therefore I have given here n. So sprintf is used to format data into string or character vector. So when I execute this program, so what happened? We'll get the graph, the frequency response of the low pass filter. The frequency response of the low pass filter, which is used to give the magnitude response. So on the x-axis what do you get? Frequency, and the y-axis will get the magnitude. Now the graph will be opened. See the graph. Okay. So this is what it is, a magnitude response, and it is what phase response. So always frequency response, nothing but you will plot the magnitude response as well as the phase response. And the x-axis what you have? Frequency. But here I have the normalized frequency. Normalized frequency means up to you will have 1. And y-axis what you have for magnitude response? Magnitude. For the phase response will have the phase. So this is a graph of the low pass filter. So low frequencies. So below the cutoff frequency, all the signals will be passed without any attenuation. After cutoff frequency, the signal starts attenuation, and so that the signal start attenuating. Is it right? And this is what phase response of the low pass filter. So if you observe the phase response of IR filter is non-linear. It is non-linear. Okay. Next, we are going to do the next program is high pass filter. The same program we are going to do for high pass filter. So we'll open the high pass filter. So go for open. Okay, wait. Butterworth high pass filter. So design a high pass filter, Butterworth filter. They have given the same specifications, and they have given the pass band and stop band, attenuation. Okay. Now the code is same. What is the first step? You have to enter the given specifications like pass band, cutoff frequency, and then stop band cutoff frequency. After that you have to enter the sampling frequency. Next you have to convert these analog frequencies into digital frequencies. After that you have to enter the pass band ripple and stop band ripple. Next, what you have to do? You have to use the Buttord, B-U-T-T-O-R-D. So this is used to find out the order of the filter. The inputs to this function is WP, pass band frequency, stop band frequency, pass band ripple and stop band ripple. And what are outputs of this Buttord function are? Two outputs. One is order of the filter The second one is cutoff frequency. And it is same as the previous program only. So here in order to design for high pass filter, you have to give the filter type. F type as what? High. For high pass filter, I have to use the keyword high so that we'll get the high pass filter. So if you execute the program, so you'll get the high pass filter. Now if I open, if I execute what I'm going to get the high pass filter. So I'm going to get the magnitude response as well as the phase response. So what is high pass filter? Below the cutoff frequency, the signal should be attenuated. After cutoff frequency, the signal should be passed. This is the magnitude response and it is the phase response of the Butterworth high pass filter. So next one is Butterworth band pass filter. So what is a band pass filter? A band of frequencies should be passed and out of that band the signal should be attenuated. So for band pass and band stop, we'll have pass band cutoff frequencies, you'll get a band of frequencies and we'll have for stop band also will have lower and higher cutoff frequencies. And one more difference is remaining steps are all the same as the low pass and high pass only. And the buttered is used to calculate the order of the filter and the cutoff frequency. And the butter is used to find out the filter coefficients. So here filter type, since I am designing the band pass filter, I have to give F type as what? Band pass. And to plot the frequency response, I have to give the command FREQZ, and to give the title of the graph, I have to use the command title. Now, if I execute this program, then so I'm going to get the magnitude response and phase response. See here, through this band of frequencies, the signals are passed. Out of this band, the signals are so below the cutoff frequency and here above the cutoff frequency, the signals are attenuated. So this is a Butterworth band pass filter and it is a phase response. The phase response is nonlinear for IAR filters. Next, if you go for band stop filter, it is same as band pass only, but the difference is in place of band pass, now I have give F type, filter type as what? Stop, S-T-O-P. So it will give the filter coefficients of what? Butterworth band pass, band stop filter. And to plot the frequency response, I would use the command FREQZ. Now, if I run the program, then I'm going to get the magnitude response and phase response of the band stop filter. What is band stop filter? Through a band of frequencies, the signal should be attenuated. Out of this band, the signal should be passed. So this is a magnitude response and it is a phase response of the band stop filter. So what you have learned today? You have learned designing of low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter and band stop filter using Butterworth filter. So thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.